Hello, my name is Anna, and today I want you to talk with me about something that's worrying to me and it may affect you. As we all should know, this is a world problem since we all interact with women. And the problem I'm talking about is gender equality. I'm 15 years old and I'm terrified about the treat that women receive from men. Now I'm leaving you a video to make you start thinking and reflecting about gender stereotypes and education.
As children, there is no limit to what we believe we can become. But as girls and boys, we are steered in different directions growing up. This happens because of what we call gender stereotypes, traditional ideas about what boys and girls can or should do. They may not always be obvious, but stereotypes are everywhere, and they start to follow us from our earliest days in the toy store, and continue to influence us when choosing subjects at school. For instance, girls are expected to be good at arts and humanities, while boys are led towards maths and science. When we come across the same stereotypes again and again, they begin to feel natural and start to shape our preferences and career paths. More men go into better paid jobs in the science, technology, engineering and mathematics field, and women tend to choose teaching and social work professions. Acknowledging gender stereotypes and their consequences is the first step towards breaking the mold, so that we build our lives based on our own choices.
When I was at high school, I remember that I had this annoying teacher that always told us similar things, like my elementary teacher, and he said that it's impossible that girls and boys should have the same rights. I didn't tell him nothing because I was very shy, but now I will tell him all the reasons why either boys or girls would have the same equal rights. And also, it's not even that hard to accept that we all are the same. But getting back in the anecdote, I remember that he kept telling his stupid arguments of why we shouldn't have the same rights as men. I don't know if he maybe experienced something or what, but I think that it's pretty easy to teach that boys and girls, men and women, all have the same rights. One classmate, a girl, told him that it would be very easy and with zero problems to teach this to new generations and the reasons why teachers should teach this. Honestly, I was surprised with all her arguments because they were obviously very valid. And the teacher just rolled his eyes. We must teach boys the rules of equality and respect so that as they grow up, gender equality becomes a natural way of life. So how can we teach students about gender equality? According to the website Inform ED, it says that we should start by raising children who respect one another as individuals and question the traditional roles they are assigned as boys or girls. And also, there is no doubt that gender equality improves the well-being of individuals, communities, cultures, and nations worldwide. Based on the research, is that the future of human potential depends not only on the woman's advancement, but it means to be male or female, masculine or feminine, both or neither. In other words, it's not just a female issue, it's a human issue. I honestly think that this is important because it's something that we live every day and we need to change it, and also I choose it because I think it's more easier to incorporate this topic in new generations than in our own generation because there are so much people with closed mind. So, promotion of equal opportunities for men and women in sports. So, when I was a child, I was in a swimming class where there were girls and boys. And I think that in these places where I got least discrimination or bad comments that disrespected me, because I remember that I was part of the best swimmers and all I received from my teacher was always compliments and motivation. All from him was very positive, and I think that he's one of the least closet-minded persons in this aspect, sport, because he always gave the same opportunities both girls and boys. In addition to the challenges that athletes face every day, female athletes must also deal with many other complex situations, both inside and outside the work area. Sorry. Sport is one of the most powerful platforms for promoting gender equality and empowering women and girls. According to the Olympic Games internet page, great progress has been made in promoting gender equality in terms of balancing the total number of athletes participating at the Games, offering leadership development, advocacy, and awareness campaigns, and more recently, appointing more women to leadership roles within the administration and governance. This topic is very important because sport is one of the most powerful platforms for promoting gender equality and empowering women and girls, as I said before. And even it's obvious this topic is something that people have a lot to talk about and they don't have valid arguments, and I want them to know that their arguments are all bad. Also, to mention that sports can provide a fantastic framework for youth development. That's because children and teenagers who play sports benefit from hands on experiences in setting and pursuing goals. Now, discussing the empowerment of women. Okay, so I want to read this. I had low self esteem growing up and not doing well in my school. Um, and this also led me not to be exposed in so many areas. Today, my story is to inspire girls not to give up or listen to negative words from self or other. I can do it. I'm now a PhD student, a motivational speaker, and build capacity through development communication. If I allowed my inadequacies to limit me, I wouldn't be who I am today. Engage myself in a lot of volunteering activities, which was one of the steps to determination. This beautiful and motivational story is mine, is from a story I found in the internet, and I wanted to say it as it is, and I honestly feel very identified with this because now that I've read it, I feel more confident and it gives me so much motivation, and it tells me that we can do whatever we want and we need to empower ourselves more. Um, when women are empowered, they have a huge impact on the world. Women are the primary caretakers of children and elders in every country of the world. Sorry. International studies demonstrate that when the economy and political organization of a society change, women take the lead in helping the family adjust to new realities and challenges. Women's empowerment ensures that women and girls have control over their lives and are able to participate actively in social, political, and economic domains. It's about realizing true equality for men and women. Thinking of society is also changing slowly. More and more now of women are getting a quality education, but the true meaning of women empowerment will be achieved when gender equality will be eliminated. We need to give equal opportunities to women for equal pay, equal respect as equal to men. We look forward to such a nation. Social concepts are also slowly changing. More and more women are receiving quality education. However, if gender inequality is eliminated, the true meaning of empowering women will be realized. We need to give women equal opportunities to enjoy equal pay and equal respect. We look forward to such a country. This is important because gender equality prevents violence against women and girls. Societies that value women and men as equal are safer and healthier. Sustainable development relies on ending discrimination towards women and providing equal opportunities for education and employment. Gender equality has been conclusively shown to stimulate economic growth, which is crucial for low-income countries. Women deserve a good education. Not only men who must be educated, but women are also worthy of acceptance. Whether you are a boy, a girl, your rights are exactly the same. And the most important thing is gender equality is a human right. This problem is something that we all should know since we all interact with women, as Sad said in the beginning, and I'm still terrified about the treat that women receive from men. But what comforts me the most is the empowerment of women and hard-headed things we've committed. However, I think that gender equality is honestly very frightening and we should care more about it and to make the impossible too, so that is something that they reinforce at school along with the education that they are supposed to give at home. I hate to hear you talk about all women as if they were fine ladies instead of rational creators. None of us want to become waters of our lives. Jane Austen, Persuasion.